Hi, everybody. I'm Pixel.
Hi, Pixel.
How are we doing?
I am pissed. I'm pissed beyond pissed. But hey, how are you doing?
Oh.
I am sipping my Baja Blast, so I'm good.
Oh, right.
Hey,
Everybody
me too. I'm in sort of a soda heaven. They brought back Orange Cream's Coke.
I saw that. Didn't.
It does sound nice.
Eric's
It is very good.
For a bit.
I am beside myself. Orange cream Coke. You know,
Yeah.
Just get
It
orange
is.
soda and mix it with Coke. It's fine.
It is very good.
What if you get cream soda and then like orange soda? Does that make orange cream soda?
Tell me, Englantine, when you went to Beer Garden, did you ever have Spezzy?
I do not remember.
Spezzy.
Beer garden?
Beer Garden.
You mean like Busch Garden?
Oh, okay.
But
What?
with we're not saying Bush.
No,
This
Beer
Busch Garden.
Garden in Epcot.
The German thing. Yeah, shit. I was trying to
Oh.
move my thing.
Yeah, we don't talk about German things here.
Okay. I'm sending you the tier list here, dude. I've got it
Hi, Mr.
all set
Rose.
up,
Hi, Joe. Hey, Kato.
or I could present it, I guess.
Hey, One Slick.
Guys, so everything in the world went wrong.
Ever.
We're still here.
Well, but the honest tech just okay.
There we go.
What is it? Google decided to do a whole reboot thing, and when they did, they wiped out Englantine. So I had to regain Twitter. I can't get onto my englantine@gmail.com, which sucks because the last message I got from the landlord is, "Are you guys moving out, or are you are you staying?" And for some reason, they decided to add, "If you don't reply, we just assume you're moving out," which is horseshit. Yeah, so today has not been fun. I just got back on Twitter. This is a brand new account for StreamYard that I'm on, so I don't have the bells and whistles. I gave it to. I can't share this. This is all ads.
I just don't know. What do you have for 4? Is bad, very bad?
Yeah, 4 is bad, 3 is very bad, 2 is horrible, and 1 is god awful.
Hi, MK.
Yeah.
Doing good, Harry.
So we're trying to work around the big shit show that this has created. RDV is the host tonight on my channel, by the way.
Yeah.
On the one that I can't access because it's attached to an email that Google's destroyed. I gave management powers to RDV and to Maranya, as a matter of fact.
What is 2?
What I can't believe you don't have a recovery email on your
Horrible. The recovery email is the email they destroyed.
It can't be its own recovery email.
They would not. That's it. I mean, I've got 2 emails, and they're telling me they can't reach one, and I'm just ticked. It is so just unnecessary. I don't usually even care for the updates. Never once did they go, "Hey, we're giving this thing that you really want on your computer. Now you can really connect to your phone with your computer." I don't want that. I don't want any of that shit.
But that's our world now, Mr. Boomer.
Yeah, I know.
But when this all gets up and running, I think we're going to be rating covers that feature the Kingpin, right?
Right.
Yeah, they are awesome.
We're glad to see you.
We have Mr. Tubby with us.
When I was a boy.
No, he's a villain. He's featured with, I think he's in Daredevil. Is he with Spider-Man too? So
Yeah,
He is
started off as
Spider-Man.
So tonight we have 12 covers.
From now, if I can help it, from now on, that's how many we do. If it's a special case, like there's only 15 or 17 or something like that, then we'll do more. But in general, I think 12 is good nowadays.
That's a year's worth.
Yeah, it works well for me.
Mm-hmm.
And the good thing about this, I don't have to show the tier list. I can just have it behind, and then we'll show at the end what it looks like. It's probably the easiest. But like I said, Pixel and I have StreamYard for a whole entire freaking year. If you need us to go through our thing, we can do that, so I can save you a few bucks. I don't care.
I wonder if the Fantastic Four have ever had anything with the Kingpin, because they're in New
Wait.
York too, aren't they?
Mhm.
Have they had any ting?
Yeah. It's overdone.
And he's gone. So
Oh, no.
Oh man.
Pixel, since you're here, you can keep track of score then. Yes, you can. Quiet.
I
a
can
one-time
write down
thing.
numbers if that's easier.
It's kind of hard points wise just because of the screen and.
No, how about I take care of it? I've got a
So
note on my phone and I've got a calculator.
Pixel, all you need to do is the math. So Amy will basically read off the scores and you write them down.
Sure, I can do that.
Jay rates it an 8.
All right, so we're gonna get this
He's
going.
got teeth, my dude.
I don't. It's with ESM issues. We're just gonna get this going,
Mm-hmm.
and I guess we'll just go kitty corner, or I guess go around counterclock.
Meow.
Yeah, Eric's going to be in chat, so it's just the 3 of us talking right now.
That's okay. If he's
Eric, you've abandoned us?
there is Ian.
Maybe he's out picking up some food.
Hey, there you are.
Okay,
Oh,
so
strawberries.
I'll tell you what.
We figured out what we're gonna do. We're gonna have Pixel is gonna do the math.
Hi,
Okay,
I'm Matt.
because you keep dropping out. So you can, obviously you can do the math yourself if you want to, but like I said, with you dropping out, Pixel's gonna have it too with the
Yeah. By the way, when I write, when you do the thing, I don't need like the final. I like every 10, every 9, every 8. I mark that down so I can add up the score at the end. But yeah, I'm gonna drop out because I'm just gonna keep going in and out here. My thinking is I could watch and comment from the comments. But yeah, I'm gonna bow out. Let you guys have at it. Just listen in. My temperament isn't exactly great for this, but
You're doing just fine, and we're gonna keep improving.
yeah, you know what? Okay, let's just go. RDV, you've got this. You got this.
I'm gonna go for live 1. We're gonna put the cover up here, and then we're going with book 1. I'll start us off, and then we'll work our way over. Go.
Yeah. But if Amy could take or Melissa, if y'all could take the chats and all that.
Yeah.
Sure. Yes, sir. And if Pixel wants to read some, I can, because I know he likes. He likes to read Henry Jeremix. So
he only speaks like this for some
right.
reason. I can't explain.
And Henry Jeremix says, Professor Pixel, you are a professor. You can do it.
Okay, well, with words like that, I have to believe.
It's like Congress. I can't get a word in unless I'm a Democrat.
Okay. We're on book number 1.
Yes.
Lead
Book
us
number
away.
1 for me. I see we're starting off. I like this. It's different. I want to say Suchetto doing the cover, but it could be someone else. I mean, yeah, he's covered in blood. He's got blood on his side of his face too. He did something. He's kind of blending in. But as I was talking to Brownie before, we're talking about this cover, and like it's babyface Kingpin. Like if he's curly from the Three Stooges. So
cool.
actually, you know what? You take your glasses off once. I'm gonna go 9 on this. Yeah. Then who's the right to me? Then there will be a Melissa and Amy.
Okay. If I'm analyzing it, it has some interesting elements in the composition. The light area, the dark area, the contrast on it. The muddling of tones for the skin tone is interesting, and it does seem to repeat some of the elements that are in the darker part of it. And the roughness on the texture for the font are kind of repeated in the modeling of the red over his face and his hands. So artistically, it does some things that are kind of interesting. That said, do I like it? No. But I think I'll give it an 8. It's doing a lot of things well. It's just not particularly my happy place.
All right. And Melissa?
I'm impressed, like, and with the painterly effect in the eyes and the faces, the structure. It's like this is like, you know, a professionally done painting with a very skilled artist. That impresses me.
Mhm.
It's very disturbing. Of course, that's the ideas throughout. So it did a job very well.
Wilson, were you eating my lasagna? No, Mom.
None left.
All right. So what was your score, Melissa?
It's very. I think I'll give it a 9.
Okay,
Right, so
9.
that's-
Amy, yours was a
8.
8, just like yours, Venkman?
Yep. No, mine was a 9. We have 2 9s and an 8 so far.
Okay.
Mr. Breen.
No,
Breen,
he's in the
in
comments
chat.
right now.
He's in the comment. Did he leave a score in the comments?
Yes.
Let's see.
Okay, cool.
It's Englantine we need.
Okay. I think the most impressive thing about this particular picture is that all the blood on his hands, the blood on the side of his head, the face, not on his suit.
It's on the colors. You can look at.
Yeah, like right here with that much blood that'd be covering the suit. But I get it because they really wanted the black and white, almost to blend, so everything that is red is really standing out. You mentioned how I look like the Kingpin, just okay. The big joke when I first made a face reveal, I said, "Okay, everybody, you got this. Work with me. Best insult." And the most funny was I look like the Kingpin's less intimidating brother. But I did note, and this is something I don't know if you guys have it, but look at the center of my head, right above the nose of the glasses.
Yes.
You'll see a dent.
Yep.
I have no idea how I got it. If anybody else has this, now look above the Kingpin's eye.
Yep.
He's got a dent just like this.
Were you
There you
hitting
go.
it? Did you get hit in the head with a truncheon by Moon Knight?
I did actually hit a car when I was a kid.
All right.
Oh,
I wasn't
Yeah,
hit by a
face?
car. I
'Cause-
hit a moving vehicle.
So what is your score?
This is a 10.
All righty.
There's a lot of elements I do like about this that weren't mentioned. That includes the very muddled reflection in the window he's standing next to.
oh, is that a window?
That's what it looks like to me.
I thought it's the
Because-
afterlife.
Yeah.
See, okay, I guess it's my turn now. See, rather than looking like the man that says, "When I was a boy," he instead looks like the man that says, "Oh, when I was a boy." Yeah, no, he does. The spaghetti comments are definitely accurate. I am going 8 on this one. I'm with Amy. And
Just-
now we go to the chat.
Yeah, real quickly though, I want to say it's. I haven't seen anybody wear a bright jacket like this since Moon Knight.
Moon Knight did really well, though. He looks really cool.
All right. What do we got in the chat here?
Jay is given a 9.
Yep.
Tell me what Eric Breen is giving me.
Eric Breen gives it an 8 for the Kingpin of the zombie apocalypse. Darth Kato says that is a creepy Kingpin 7.
Okay.
Michael
Okay.
Taylor gives it a 9, and Desert Rose gives it a 7. Joe gives it a 7 too. One Slick Dude gives it a sideways 8.
Infinity, but one slick, I need a real number. Is that really a 10?
And Ethereal Dragon gives it
Is
a
8
right side
painted?
up 8.
Okay.
MK gives it a 7. Oh, Henry's got it up. Did you want to read it, Bixel?
I got it. Book number 1. It looks like the Kingpin is a messy eater. He has spaghetti sauce all over his face. It's a 5.
Now, if he had kind of like SpaghettiOs, do you think he has Marios, Sonics, or dinosaurs?
Yeah, you guys, hello, spaghetti face.
Michael Taylor decided to drop it to an 8 instead of a 9. I got that.
One slick
What-
says number 7.
7. I'm in 7. Pixel, I do like your drunk Southern accent. When you read my comments, it's great. Thanks. This is Southern?
Not the actor's name, but he was a perfect fit for Kingpin.
Vincent D'Onofrio.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Did we get Jay?
It's not Vern from Ernest.
Okay. Let's go ahead and pull up the stop.
list.
Right.
Did you get Jay? He was a 9, right?
Jay was in the beginning was it was the first
Yeah, I
one.
got that.
Okay.
So.
So go ahead. Let's go ahead and pull up the stop.
Mm-hmm.
In the name of love, or my mama shoot.
And
One.
Eggleton gives it an 8.
Yeah, I got that earlier.
He's muted,
Wait, what?
and he gives it an 8.
Who?
I think he was trying to do sign language there.
Yeah, it's an 8.
It's an 8.
Okay.
Yeah, it's got 1 5 taking out the 1 10. It's got 5 7s taking out 3 9s and 2 of the 8s, leaving 3 8s left.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It leaves actually 4 8s.
So it's very, very 8.
Ooh.
It's Super 8. Oh, isn't that a movie? Super 8?
All right.
Yeah, Super 8 is a movie.
Very
Yes.
good movie.
It is a very
Gomer
good movie.
Pyle. Gomer Pyle.
Kingpin ate very well. Ah!
It's spaghetti. Over steak.
Super 8 was all right. It could use a few more dead kids.
Oh, I think movies could generally use fewer.
It was a monster movie with kids chasing a monster, and the monster never got the kids.
Maybe I should. Don't spoil anything, though. I still kind of want to see that one. I don't
He's a
want to
really-
put
I
it
feel
off
so
forever.
bad for the
actor.
monster.
Amy, it is your turn.
Oh,
Start us off.
all right. I have a Spider-Man comic.
Spider-Man. Sorry.
Yes.
Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man, and there's Black Cat, right? Yes.
Yes.
Oh, and there's also Kingpin. This kind of looks like it was drawn like a promotional comic, like it was given away with a Toys R Us ad or something. It doesn't seem to be up to.
Oh, the low energy. You mean.
Yeah, it is a little low energy, and it looks more lethargic. That's kind of odd for a Marvel comic. Cool collection of characters. I guess like 8, 7. So what do you think?
Oh, you feel like it. You feel 7. I think I might. The technical.
Black
7 is good. I mean, you know,
7
this
is still
technical.
good.
The drafting is good. It's interesting. There's no like copy describing the story anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
That's a little strange.
Oh, the Chaos Emerald's junky.
A little bit, yeah. So 7.
7, yeah.
Kind of looks like those old Japanese warlords, the old comics.
That's kind of cool.
Wait, we must keep them separated.
So
Nice.
you're 7 as well, Melissa?
I think I'll lean toward a 7 too. Yeah.
Mr. Breen, are you there?
Yep.
Hey,
Hi, Mr. Breen.
Oh, bless you.
Sorry. I
Hey,
forgot
no
I
dying
had
on
the
camera. Do your own channel.
microphone. I have
Hey,
a
wait a
bad
minute.
cough.
Am I up?
You are.
The same problem I had with the one the other night. It's a neat idea if it were drawn by anyone not Alan Milgram. And, but I'm gonna go 8 again on this one.
Okay. Englentine.
Um,
Englentine.
I kind of agree with Eric on this one. I think it's a good cover. I think it's a very good cover. I like the big shining diamond in there, and the fact that we always have that looming villain, and here it just I don't know. It's this time that looming villain is active, so
An 8 for you too.
I think we could give an 8.
Okay. I am going with the girls. I'm going 7 because of Kingpin Immortus there.
All right. Stay away from each other.
Shit, it's not the wall.
The diamond, though, I kept thinking, like, is that the one he used to wear on it? And it is It's like a chest piece he used to wear next time.
Yeah.
Okay, because I know in like this, I think this is part of the story, or at least somewhere around that, where Kingpin became between the two of them because he gave Black Cat her powers, or bad luck powers. It was driving a wedge between them because she could no longer be around Spider. But that face for Kingpin brings it down to a 6 for me. Otherwise, the characters don't look too bad, you know. Yeah. So it's a 6 for me, Brody.
Okay. Then we're going to the chat where Jay says,
hold
"No."
on. Before you do, Amy and Melissa, what did y'all give this?
7.
Sevens.
All three, Pixel and the two girls give 7s.
Hello.
Hello? Are we audible?
Are
I
you
do
dropping?
He might be
Okay.
dropping.
Okay, well, let's go ahead, I guess, and
Yes. Yes. See, I'm keeping track over here too.
yeah, you sure
I'm
are.
doing
You
the
don't
math.
check too.
You
Thanks for
know.
Dexter Pixel.
I said at the end of the night, you can just send them
Enjoying
the
all
stuff.
repeat tonight. But I'm glad we have room for and friends to keep things, moving.
So Jay says 9.
Joe says 8.
He does. What is the
Ethereal Dragon? He says 6.
Michael Taylor, he gives it an 8.
But he's going to drop it to a 7.
Oh, okay. Well, then he agrees with Desert Rose, who also gives it a 7. And so does Darth Kato. Uh-oh. Henry Jeremic, however.
Says book 2, number 2. I'm not sure, but it looks like an Al Milgram cover. It's all right. I'll give it a 7.
Mm-hmm. One slick dude gives it an 8. And MK says, did you want to do this one, RDB? Or should I?
Oh, MK? Yo, it looks funny. Like Kingpin is about to spank Spider-Man's butt. I say 7.
Yep.
He sounds a little bit like Knuckles, too.
And let's go ahead and pull up the stop.
But before we get to the next book,
Mhm.
go check out the poll that's been uploaded for we have Trickster, Mirror Master, Professor Zoom, aka Reverse Flash, or Captain Cold. Those will be for the next one of the next upcoming cover rankings. Vote wisely for Reverse Flash.
Or
Or
just saying, Captain Cold's got some good covers too. What did you grade this, Amy and Melissa?
7.
Also
Okay.
7.
Thank you.
So
Absolutely.
this is absolutely a 7. The 2 6s takes out 1 9, and then 3 of those 8s disappear with 3 of the 7s. We're left with 5 7s remaining.
Okay.
So this is a 7.
This is a 7. Yes, indeedly.
Solidly 7.
In
Solidly 7, yes.
And solidly 7.
Sweet. Alrighty, then let me get the go on there for the next one.
Such a romantic affair.
You can't romance me, sunshine.
I wasn't trying to, sir.
Like I don't want to, sir.
Moving right along.
Not enough
It's
teaser?
Good times and good.
Alrighty. So Melissa gets to start this off. So it's Amy last.
Oh, this is strange. Okay, here we. Oh my. Is it just me or does Kingpin give off mild, like Ganon vibes?
Because like he's a pimp? I'm
Yeah.
trying to get that.
Gee, I wonder where Spider-Man got the idea that he's fat.
Mm.
Only one man can save Spider-Man from the Hobgoblin. If that's your idea of being saved. Oh, that's a good quip. Oh wow. What's all that? There's nothing good on the floor there.
It's better than Jameson.
That would be funny. But he'd have to have a little hair on top of his head. Right? Yeah, JJ's got a flat top.
I do.
JJJ.
The illustration is really good. This Hobgoblin's face and the pose. This has a lot more energy in it. The ground is a little disturbing. That's on purpose, clearly. It's really good. Well, I said really. It should be an 8. or 9.
Your number.
8 is very good. 9 is awesome, and 10 is super awesome.
I think my reaction was very good, so I'll just be honest and say 8.
Okay.
It's still very good.
Mr. Breen, Mr. Breen.
Does this cover make me look fat?
Just like when you were a boy, sir.
When I was a boy. This is absolutely a 10, and I have something caught in my throat and I can't stop coughing, so I think I'm gonna do the rest of this one from the chat. If I can string together a couple minutes, cough, I'll come back on.
Okay.
Well,
I'll be in chat.
Drink
See
some
ya.
water.
More honey.
What?
Help.
With ginger.
Yeah, I know how he feels. I'm coming off of something, and I'm. This one is. I think we're gonna see, because there's a few of these, by the way. Some of the best Kingpin covers are him looming, and it's to show basically that he's in the background of damn near everything wrong with certain superheroes' lives. And that's what we're getting here. That even though at this time Hobgoblin was a big pain in the ass to Spider-Man, he wasn't the guy who was running the show. This is a 9.
It's a 9?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going with Mr. Breen. This, even with the like minor issues with like the hand, and Hobgoblin's face looks a little bit off, more like a gargoyle than anything. It has so much, what the kids say, they go ahead and they say aura. It has so much aura to it. So I'm giving this a 10. It's a win. Mr. Bankman, or sorry, Doctor.
As you can tell by my face, I'm loving this. Calm there, young Pixel.
What is it? Give me a number.
It's a bleeding 10.
Damn right. Amy.
Wow. I'm really glad you all like it.
Go ahead. Give us the honest take. Come on.
I'm really glad you like it, and I can kind of see what you're saying. And from a layout perspective, conceptually, it works. But holy smokes! I mean, what is his arm doing? What's wrong with his hands? Why is Hobgoblin so squat? I mean, there's a way to do a looming character, and you've got to think about how the chest and the shoulder and the head and the neck all relate to each other. I don't even know what happened. Spider-Man looks okay. I mean, he's in kind of an unusual pose, and it's all right, but it's just everything's so squashed. And why, when there's so much dead space, negative space at the top of it? I don't get what they're. I mean,
Kingpin was drawn wide, like the Blob and stuff. Yeah, that was his thing.
I guess, but it's just, I don't know. He doesn't look well, and I don't know. I just don't. Maybe if you knew the characters better, but if that were the case, I think you might need to work on your characters a bit. But it's a horizontal composition inside of a vertical piece of paper, and it's 3 people standing. How in the world did they pull that off?
I mean, Hobgoblin's crouching because Spider-Man's in front of him, so he's behind him. Yeah, and he's getting ready to beat him up, and then he turns around and he sees this looming presence. It's the Kingpin.
Oh, I mean,
yeah, and his hands, the way his hands look like that, I understand, because here's the thing about Kingpin. His character, he always looks like he's huge and fat, but it's all muscle.
Right. In which case, he should probably have some kind of a silhouette where his ribs are.
But I like his simian hands.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a gorilla hand on there, the one on the left.
And maybe if they drew through some of his physicality a bit more, you could kind of get an idea of what his form is. But it was
a quick rush cover.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, no, I see what all the issues you're saying.
But that's okay if it comes together and it's got kind of a cool, authentic, like stylization that works for the era and the characters like a bit better.
But does it work for you?
Yeah, it doesn't really work for me. If I were drawing that, I'd be like, okay, we need to move around the composition a bit more and try and get this to work differently.
You could draw this sometime. I would love to see. I would love to see how you would tackle this.
Yeah.
Amy, the way I'm looking at it, this was a comedical cover. He's like, oh, what? Who's there? Oh, crap.
Okay, comical, that would kind of work. In which case, it might be kind of fun to have like Spider-Man kind of on the ground, like ow, and then him looking over his shoulder, like up and going, and then just like if the Kingpin has something iconic, like a particular ring or like a cane or something that he's known for, then that could be kind of fun too.
You have exceeded your 30-second time, miss.
Yes, of course. I'll give it a 4.
A 4. Okay. Sorry, I didn't expect that.
So
going to the top for 3.
Sometimes I double Amy's time to 4 minutes.
I know. I'm just making a joke about Congress.
Yeah.
You know.
So Ethereal is giving this a 7. So is Joe. Henry Jamek, this is book number 3. It looks like a JR cover, a double shot. It's a good cover. It's a 7. Next.
Let's see. Rose gives it a 7, and one slick dude says 7. What? Who's doing what? Whom here? What's going on? And it's got lines. Michael Taylor gives it a 9. Awesome. Darth Kata. Darth Kata's about to say that's fine. This looks kind of disturbing. I'll go 7, says MK. And I think that's, did we get Michael Taylor?
Pull up the stop. And we got it.
That did not sound like MK.
Oh, sorry. This kind of looks disturbing. But I'll go 7, says MK. Sorry, MK. I don't have your cadence right at all.
Angleton, did you log in?
Apparently I did.
Wow. Cool.
We are down to 2
I still
remaining.
don't have the bells and whistles. Oh, and I am one of us. Gave it a 7 as well.
One of us.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah, I have that. Yes,
Excuse me.
We got your 7, Darth
we
Kata.
are down to with knocking everything out. So the 4 knocks out a 10. A bunch of the 7s knocks out everything else. We're left with 3 7s as our score.
So you said 3 7s as a score. So what? Okay.
It's a 7.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and pull up our next book today.
Wow.
I thought you were going to continue.
I was hoping he was going to pull up the book in that moment.
I was just gonna go take the last train to Clarksville.
Take the last train to Clarksville, and I'm doing the Eric Breen dance and Yoishin.
That's right. That's how Eric Breen dances.
And then be here by 4:30.
He doesn't. So
I made my reservation, so don't be slow. Oh no!
All right, Mr. It is.
That's a 10.
All right.
My whole explanation as to why I believe it's a 10 is just look at it. Okay, here's the thing. This is I catch it. It's an eye-catching cover. Just boom. Right away, it's a 10, and I'll tell you why. Sometimes, no matter whatever flaw you may find, this is just freaking cool. And this is just freaking cool. Okay, so one thing we've talked about in the past are the motion lines. And right here, you've got 2 sets of motion lines. One is with Daredevil's body, and the other is with his leg as he's moving forward and obviously swinging his leg down. So you're getting actually one that's coming in this way as one that's flying straight forward. So you're getting a kind of a spin just through the motion lines. That, my friends, is Frank Miller awesomeness. Then, of course, the connection. The Kingpin is getting kicked, and he still looks intimidating. It's a 10. All right, there you go.
Okay. I am going to go ahead and say 1 minute from now, Dee Dee will wish he'd stayed in hiding. Yeah.
Dee Dee, no.
What am I gonna say? This
Don't push that
isn't.
button.
It's got, as the kids say, aura. So let's go ahead and give it a 10.
All right.
Alrighty, and 10. All right, Amy, you got 2 minutes.
Destroy.
Or-
Destroy it.
I like the striped pants. They seem to follow the curve of his leg, so that's an attention to detail.
Amy,
Oh,
give the honest opinion. No, beating around the bush.
the
We'll make you
the
go for a
silhouette
second
almost
time.
works. Well, the silhouette kind of works.
It's getting there.
It's getting there. Like if you had a brighter background, and then you just did the silhouette of these characters, and then like maybe negative the space where his arm was overlapping Kingpin, that would be interesting because then you would just be looking at the silhouette of the movement rather than the structure of it.
So it's got a good silhouette.
Yes, it has a good silhouette. We lose. Well, no, you wouldn't have to. Well, you might have to lose the details on the stripes on the pants if you were doing a silhouette, unless you really wanted to fight for it. But
Fight for the right for stripes.
fight for the right for stripes. But there's some. I don't want to be too critical for like technical problems with the way his arms and chest have come together, and the fact that his that shoulders pulled back wrong, and he just. Oh, he's trying to cram the arm to fit inside the paper, which is going.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Oh, and his torso. I looked at it again. It's. I like the idea of it. It has a nice silhouette, but I can't look at it comfortably. So I think I'll give it a 4. It's a little less than meh.
Okay.
All right, I'm back. Is she still going?
Yeah.
I had to use the restroom. I'm like, I'll wait till Amy goes.
Oh, sorry. I'm trying to keep it minimal.
Melissa.
Okay.
But if anybody likes it, that's fine. Anybody can like it who wants to. That's
It is
great. I
the
like it.
longer you look at it, it is weird. Oh, we lost an E, I guess.
Oh
Yeah.
dear.
Bye.
It is. I was gonna say it is weird because he has a little head and huge legs.
I know. Right?
That
Just
was,
like
a,
England
that was a
team.
trend for a while, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Melissa.
Okay, 8.
Wow.
That was
That was
fast.
to the point. Okay, your sister gave this a 4. Give me the reason that you're giving it an 8.
Well, okay.
But you got to tell it as Raven.
Okay. All right. So, the technical problems are definitely there. I guess what I maybe I just I guess maybe I'm a little influenced by everyone else's adoration of the cover, but I also do enjoy the inks, the inks done around the shoulder, the neck, and the head, and of Daredevil's pose. That arch between between the leg, between the head and the leg, it has appeal to it. Also, the flying kick on giant bad guy idea is a very, very very super heroic kind of traditional comic book pose. So I enjoyed that.
Raven approves of those gams.
I improved those gams. Yes,
Those gams. Sorry.
Because Raven, that was in the cartoon, she had like superhero kicking abilities, so she would approve of superhero kicking.
abilities.
She had super legs.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank
Also,
you.
the corner box is nice.
The corner box is nice.
All right.
So,
What did you rank it, Melissa?
8.
All right. How about you, Amy?
she ranked it a 4.
What?
Yes. Ethereal Dragon is also ranking this an 8. So is Darth Kato. Mr. Breen says 10. Joe agrees that this is a 10. Michael Taylor, 10. Very cool cover and colors. One Slick says 9. So does the Desert Rose. Henry Jamek says Milikova, the Kingpin's head is a little too small, but it's a very good cover. It's an 8.
It's severely kickable.
He is one of us, says 9. Kingpin has a tiny little head. That's what she said. Kato, no! MK says, okay, this is a 9 for me. MK Ninja Kick to Fat Boy's face. I dig this cover. Okay. And that's it. Pull up the stop.
Alrighty then.
That 1-4 takes out 110. 4 of these 8s take out 4 of these 10s. And then 1 9 takes out 1 10. We're left with 3 9s. So this is a 9.
Cool.
9.
Oh, right.
9.
All right.
All right.
We did it.
Yay!
Quiet, Dora.
All right. On to book 5.
Yes, clap. 1, 3, 2.
Okay, you're doing it. Okay.
Yeah, I'll do it for you. That way you don't have to worry about it. It's one less thing.
Go for book number 5.
I forgot the order, by the way, now. So this is interesting, not knowing what's next.
Right?
Yes. Whose turn is it to start?
I believe it's your turn because you won last time.
This looks like the 60s Spider-Man cartoon. Yes.
The original one?
The original one. You know the one that I'm talking about.
No,
that's
Spider-Man does
I
whatever.
can't
does whatever a
do that.
spider can. Spins a web any size. Catches
That
thieves
is-
by their flies.
That is not. Who drew this cover?
This might be, I don't know,
I
Rabina.
think
The
it
only
was
new
Eric.
one is the Amazing Spider-Man, so I guess he did.
I can't believe that's Ramita, because that is not how he's
If
drawn.
it's not, it might be Gil Kane.
It was the Kingpin. These are Kingpin covers.
Maybe someone
Kane-
like Henry will say this when they
Yes,
actually start talking.
yes. I would appreciate that because it does help. I want to like this more, especially because that's Spider-Man. But the Kingpin's face is taking me out. Everything else about this cover is really, really good until you get to the top part of the Kingpin. Also, proportionately, it
197.
doesn't really fit with that couch. Actually, the longer that I look at it, the less I am liking it. I'm going 8.
It is Keith Bullard. You are correct, Henry.
Yes, Keith Pollard. Yeah. Anyway, next in the order is you, Venkman.
You know I'm gonna keep looking at you this more. But I love this. This is me. This is my cheese and face. I love it. This is a 10.
Okay. Amy, destroy him.
I'll be
Well,
back.
I'm
I'll be back in 10 minutes.
Okay, enjoy your sandwich or whatever. It's certainly a lot better. Any issues? Well, okay, it's fine. But the elements come together in a lot better way, and overall, I'd say the structure works, and they're doing some interesting stuff with the environment. I'm guessing Kingpin's supposed to be about 5'7" or 5'8", and just
Excuse me.
but that's okay too. I don't know how tall the ceilings are in this space, but no, they look like 8 foot ceilings. This is not important. I'll give it an 8. Yeah.
Melissa.
It's fine. Looking in space, and I mean, those are some mean brows, and yeah, he looks mean. My first impression of that is Kingpin almost looks cute to me.
Like Elmer Fudd?
It just
He go off camera now.
The rosy cheeks.
Little rosy
When
cheeks.
I was a boy.
I'm not sure. I'm not saying I'd like to meet this man or give him a hug or anything. I know he's bad news, but it's like in spite of it, I can't help but see something almost
Melissa or Vanessa? What's your name?
kind of. It's just I don't know, just cute about him. I think gonna go 8 as well. Yeah.
He's so cute, cuddly.
Vanessa. Vanessa.
As I said, are you Vanessa or Melissa?
Vanessa.
I mean,
Vanessa,
like
do
a sort
you
of
understand?
Elmer Fudd kind of cute, not like a dreamboat kind of cute. Just
Okay.
to clarify.
I am the man.
He wouldn't be a
of
dreamboat. He'd be
dreams,
more like a
Vanessa.
tugboat.
Well said.
Tugboat Wilson.
The England team.
I dig this cover, but yes, I agree. He looks
Cute.
tiny. He's supposed to be big and looming, but I guess they wanted to get that sofa in to make him look a little stronger. So they
Pull
kind
out.
of crushed him a little bit. It's almost like Danny DeVito beat the shit out of Spider-Man.
Is he
Um,
supposed to?
Now,
Like-
still, I think overall it's a good cover. I still like the cover. I'm gonna give it an 8.
Okay. All right. Going to
By
the
the way, I
chat.
missed a few when I bounced out. What did the Lesters give this?
8.
Okay, this is book 5, right?
Yes.
Okay, and what did Pixel give it?
I gave it an 8 as well.
Okay, and what did RDV pick?
10.
10. Okay.
RDV gave it a 10.
Um,
I used
all righty.
Michael Taylor is also giving this a 10.
He
So
says
is
it
Joe.
might be cute, but he's about to drop a couch on Spider-Man.
Henry Jemick, book number 5. It might be Keith Pollard.
Yeah, we already discussed this.
10 I was a boy. Says
And I
Derek.
was
The dragon that is ethereal says 8.
Yeah.
Darth Kato. Kingpin kind of looks like a buff Elmer Fudd. I'm hunting.
Yes.
Spider.
Right.
Perfectly said. Yes.
Mhm.
Give it a 9.
It's spider season.
Desert Rose says 8. He is one of us, says 10. Thought I was wrong once, but I was mistaken. But Henry Jeremick also says that he gives it a 9. One Slick says 8. The
I was
moon
gonna say,
is-
did you just skip one slick?
I went back,
Okay.
but
It's not just me.
I did. Here's the thing. I skipped it so I could finish the Henry Jeremick thought. Okay.
Okay. Sure.
Cutie pins.
There's an end for it.
Darth
One slick, dude, you were skipped because you wanted to finish Henry Jarrett.
Crystal says 7. One of the good Inhumans. There's only one. Sorry, 2. MK.
Poor Spider, 9. Like 1,000 pounds on his chest.
You know, you make him when you try to sound more New Yorker, you just make him sound a little more
Special.
Down syndrome.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Please.
Whoa, I don't do that to
Please.
MK.
Pull up the stop.
Okay.
1-7 takes out one of those 10s. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those 8s takes out the 1, 2, 3, 4 of those 10s that were remaining. And then, it's 3 8s versus 3 9s, England team.
Okay. 3 8s versus 3 9s goes to the 8s.
Okay.
Alrighty then. Okay. Are you putting in the goat?
All right. Now we're going on to Kingpin 6.
Who's beeping over there?
That's my phone vibrating.
Pixel picking up good vibrations. All right. We got the going.
Do we? No.
Okay. I thought Mr. Angleton will do it.
I'm sorry, what?
Beeping the going?
Oh,
One's like, dude, you were busy arguing about skipping me. Pull up the book, please.
I am, okay? Calm down there, sir. We are now on 6, which is my turn. Wow. That is an 80s muscular slimmed down version of Kingpin on Ozempic. It looks like he kicked him with his foot, and then it's an awkward pose for Spider-Man.
Yeah, the fact that he seems to be swinging one way while he's kicking the other.
I guess he's making.
I didn't know he went both ways. It is 2025.
I'm guessing he swung that way, and he's going to shoot another line to go past behind his back.
Actually, if you look, where is his line coming from? Because it looks like the taut end is coming from behind him, but there's plenty of leftover webbing that's going around Kingpin's head and through the title.
I gotta go 4 with this. I'm just not liking it. The angle looks so confusing. I mean, I like that Kingpin's working off finally. He dropped all that weight.
So what's your final number?
Yeah, I'm going 4 with this.
Got it.
Go fuck off, bro.
Amy.
Amy, join me in the 4s.
I mean, it's fine. I think Spider-Man looks really nicely painted. As far as I can tell, in a bendy kind of Spider-Man sort of way. Kingpin, he has like a suit, right? How does he not have his tie? It's like he has one detail.
He's a Don Johnson, Sonny Crockett look. From
It's his casual day. So, you know,
it's casual day at the Kingpin office, and then Spider-Man showed up to kick him in the face. He has a very capable face.
He said boot to the head.
Boot to the head.
His left leg doesn't look janky to you?
Who, Spider-Man?
Yeah.
I mean,
His right arm is broken.
Spider-Man, I don't know. Spider-Man tends to be kind of bendy and crazy all over the place anyway, so you're kind of used to seeing him being sort of all over the place. But I think Kingpin looks pretty good, but he doesn't really look like Kingpin.
I can't my eyes.
Like a 6? What is 6 good?
6 is, I think, meh.
No, 5 is meh.
6 is average.
Is average, I guess.
I mean, it has nice brushwork.
5 is meh. 4 is bad. 3 is very bad. 2 is horrible. 1 is god awful.
Yeah.
7 is solid.
Okay, so then 6.
Average.
Yeah. I mean, it has some cool things about it that work really well, and then some things about it which were, I don't know, maybe played a little.
For me, it says arm. His right arm is dislocated.
Which one?
If he's swinging to the right, his right arm, which is holding on the web line, backwards behind his back, that's ripped out of his socket.
Oh, okay. You're talking about Spider-Man, not okay.
Well, yeah, I can't. Kingpin looks fine.
Yeah, he looks pretty steady.
Spider-Man looks like he's just broken in all the wrong places.
Yeah.
I can't look at it. It's making me sick to my stomach.
Although I do have to give him that at least the arm that's back has the leg that's forward. A lot of artists seem to forget that when you're doing a character movement, that they tend to balance and counterbalance in their posing.
I mean,
so
had it been Spider-Man turned around and he swung past him and he's kicking him on he's going to the left, sure. But this looks like he came in like a wrecking ball and he's at the end of his line.
Right. I mean,
and the extra line, you see it goes to the bottom of his hand up. So that's what that is.
I'm guessing he came in like a wrecking ball, kicked him in the face, and is making a quick retreat. I'm guessing that's what's happening.
Because look at his arm is basically, if you took your arm and moved it all the way up and then back behind your back.
Whoa.
That's what I mean. His arm is his rotator cuff gone.
Oh, sorry. Do you want to,
Melissa?
Oh goodness! Oh goodness! I have to think of. I have to say what I think of it. I mean, I kind of like a lot of Kingpin's. In some ways, I think this is like one of the Kingpin's better poses.
Mhm.
He's kind of interesting. I kind of feel like it's almost like the veins and the tendons in his neck shoot right up his cheek.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just because I don't understand facial anatomy that well, and I mean, given the dramatic lighting, I'm just reading it wrong.
He kicked it to the left, so there's probably the skin getting pushed to the left.
From the impact. So I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's all I can think
okay,
of.
it's probably what's going on here. Let me grab my glasses.
It looks like he's got blood coming out of his mouth too, and his nose.
Yeah.
So that was a really nasty hit from Spider-Man. Okay.
Spider-Man's a villain.
I'm going to go. It's like I understand that like Spider-Man Spider-Man feels particularly disjointed to me on this one. I don't know, maybe it's supposed to, but for Kingpin himself, it's probably one of my favorite Kingpin illustrations of him looking. I think one of my favorite illustrations of the day. So I think for him, I thought at least I'm going to go 7.
Yeah.
Pixel dropped me down to a 3. The more I look at this, the more I just want to destroy it.
Wow.
Like that arm is just, there's no way. His arm is all the way behind 180.
I have to go ahead and say that this really sucks. It wants to be good. It does. I mean, that's why it's a painted cover.
Right.
But between, like, Spider-Man's kick isn't the problem. It's the fact that he's doing this side swipe kick while he's stretching to the right. He's trying to tear himself in two.
That's his
also,
goal.
the kick to Kingpin's face, rather than actually looking like a impact, it looks like he has a bad rash. Maybe a skin infection. It's
Poor
not done well. And Kingpin, who is supposed to be giant, looks like he's instead Andre the Giant rather than being big and beefy like he should. I need the fat man that's actually the muscle man. So this is really not good. I'm what's 3 again, Venkman?
3 again? Let me see here. That is very bad.
Yeah, I'm going 3. I'm with Venkman on this one. This sucks, man.
You understand what they're doing? He's swinging in from the left, and he's going to go to the right. He's going to kick him, and then keep going to the right. Past him. That's
but it doesn't. It looks like he's going to tear himself in two. That not only that, he also has his suit so tight that his ribs are short. Has Peter Parker not eaten in the last 24 hours? Is he okay?
You got to remember that they like to have Peter Parker living from paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah,
he's American.
Guess what? He has an aunt who never dies who can make those wheat cakes. He is a fine
that's
buddy.
true.
So yeah, this sucks, and it should feel bad for sucking. But that's it. Englentine isn't back yet. I'm a little concerned about that.
That's okay. We'll keep going, and then
Eric Breen says it's seen it at level 8 2D. I don't know. Desert Road says 7. So does Joe.
Hey, hold on. Let me skip one slick dude, then we'll skip his comment in general. But no. One slick dude says 4. This is gold awful.
He is one of us, says 7.
I'm one of us, says 7.
No, he is.
Darth Kato says 8.
Yes, he does.
And Athleo Dwagon says 4.
He does. He goes down. Henry Jemek says, book number 6, crazy kick, awkward pose, but it's okay.
Crystal
I'm
Light
gonna go
says 7.
Crystal Meth says 7.
Hey.
What is it?
It kind of looks like Englentine here a little. I'll go 8.
And Michael Taylor says 5 parts of the cover is nice. Not a fan of Kingpin's
He's
face.
a nice man.
Spider-Man's not fond of his face either.
5. So, stop. Thank you, Englentine. 2 of those 3s.
That's me.
Oh, okay. Thank you, not Englentine. 2 of those 3s takes out 2 of those 8s. 2 of those 4s. 1 8, 1 7, 1 5 takes out 1 7. 1 6 takes out 1 7. That leaves 3 sevens. This is sadly a 7.
Wow, it made it to the other 2 covers. That made it to the other cover with the Hobgoblin. Wow.
Yeah.
What you gonna do with the
When he comes for you.
I am disturbed that it has even reached my level. Sorry.
We are now on 7.
Yep.
All right.
Welcome back.
Hi. What'd you rank the last cover? Hi. I'm Pixel.
And
You're
he's
muted.
There we go.
Hello. Yeah, I had a family.
Oh, that's okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
family be like that.
Oh, I didn't get the book 6. Do you guys mind giving the numbers real quick?
Oh, you want to rank it first?
Yeah, go ahead and rank it.
No, I mean, what'd you grade it, RDV?
Pixel and I gave it a 3. I mean,
I
right now.
gave this a 3.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we had a 4 from Amy, right?
Yeah.
No, I give that one a
No.
6.
Okay.
Amy gave it a 6. Melissa gave it a 7.
I've
and then
got the other people. It's with me. This is the next one. I give the other one an 8. And then let's see.
if you give it an 8, that takes out one of the 7s. It leaves 2 7s remaining.
Eric gave this an 8, then a 7.74. Okay. 7.7. Already had that 4. 7.84. Alrighty. 7.84. And then we had book 6, a 7, a 7, and an 8. Sorry about this, guys. 7, 7, and 8. I very rarely get a chance to give advice to my kids at this point in time. You know, they're adults now, so when they ask, I'm very happy to give it. All right, I'm all set for this. Whose turn is it?
Should be Amy's, right?
Yes.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yay! It's nice to see something that's
Decent.
You have not liked these covers so far.
I don't blame her. Some of these have been really weird.
Well, yeah, but I mean, this is a lot better. I mean, the buildings are pretty nicely drawn, and Spider-Man looks.
This is back,
Spider-Man looks up.
And the webbing looks neat. This is a lot better. The warm colors against the cool sky are kind of nice. I still don't feel like I know this character well enough to tell if that's a good painting of him.
Well, he's
But
15 years
there's
old in
not-
this cover.
Huh?
He's 15-year-old.
Oh,
Spider-Man.
he is?
It's the reboot.
Spider-Man, not Kingpin.
Well, no, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, Kingpin's 15.
Like, oh my gosh, that's some rough living. He makes me think of Noel, right? From the Turtles comic we've been reading. Anyway,
Yeah, he does.
I want to give something a 10, so I'm just going to give it a 10.
Just in case nothing better happens. You have to get at least one.
Oh, the
10.
better will happen. As a matter of fact, we might have words if better doesn't get the love it deserves coming up. All right, 10 from Amy for a weird reason, but a 10 from Amy. All right,
Okay.
Melissa.
Melissa?
Melissa.
Okay. Let's see. I still, it's like people say that he's that was. I mean, I keep hearing people say that he's he's big. You think he's fat, but that's mostly muscle.
Sure.
And I'm like, so does all the fat go straight to his chin, and that's basically it? But
it really depends on who draws them, because some people
Fair
draw
enough.
them big
Yeah.
and like solid, and then some people draw them looking fat. To tell you the truth.
I beg your pardon. I can't. It's just when you think about Kingpin, I feel almost annoyed that he looks, half malicious, half cuddly, and I'm just sort of like, just pick a lane.
Vanessa.
So he's and I guess I think, and Spider-Man's always cool and the buildings are nicely drawn. 8.
All right.
Okay. What do you give it? England team. We want to hear your number, England team, before we fall into slumber.
By some
When's it at?
coincidence, you just sang the song we had at our wedding.
Really?
And
You and Pixar are married?
And
Whoa.
instead of Dancing Queen, it was Englandine. It is something.
Dancing
I like this. I dig this. This is once again a looming cover. This time, instead of looming over Spider-Man, he's looming over the city, and that's the power. The city, yes, and that's the power of the Kingpin. I think this is incredibly representative. I really do like it, and I am giving it a 10.
Okay. I want to give it a 10, but I think that they messed up on how to portray the Kingpin's looming. I think something closer to a few covers ago with the Hobgoblin, have that darkness, give that iconic like dome. I think it could have worked even with the building reflection, how they're doing it. I think it would be better that way. So I'm giving this a 9.
All righty.
And that leaves the Doctor of Venkman's. Please.
I am looking at this. I understand what they're going for. It's supposed to be like in the Spider-Man entering the new chapter with the Kingpin looming over the city and stuff like that. You know, like he's got control.
City.
But Spider-Man looks like he fell asleep about 10 minutes ago, waiting for Amy to finish ranking this.
It didn't take that long.
I know. His head's back. Look at he's dead on his
Just passed out. Maybe he was swinging a little too fast and just blacked himself out. Like, oh.
But he's got a huge
way of drawing it.
But it's a weird angle they've drawn him. He's like those little action figures you get, and they have a huge head for whatever reason. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go 8 because I still like the way they drawn everything else, how it's laid out.
Okay, that's an 8. So we go into the chat.
And we're
Gonna get married.
Oh, sorry.
Ethereal Dragon's given this to me today.
Whoa,
Joe says meh. 5.
And Austin says, "What's wrong with your face?" Ingleton, 6.
Crystal Meth is saying 6.
It's Crystal G. Not
Sorry.
Crystal Meth. You don't know what Crystal does in her spare time. Don't assume.
Oh, she does math. We had
Okay.
conversations.
Glad we settled that. One slick dude, 8. Spider-Man looks more like Spider-Boy.
And Eric Breen says 9.
The desert has a rose, and it says 5.
There you go.
I am one of us. I am one of us. 4.
Crystal G says 6. Spider-Man
Yeah, yes.
blends in too much.
Henry Jamek says book number 7. I am not a fan of crappy proportions. Spidey's head is way too big. The rest of the cover is okay. It's a 7.
Dark Taylor gives it an 8.
He does.
I like to think of Kingpin as a sumo wrestler. He knows how to fight with his weight and fat.
Yes,
And
I
Melissa,
like that too.
Melissa, what is
Did I
it? What does it
freaking
say?
drop out again?
Are you dropping out again?
Cuddlebin.
And also, Eric Breen says Melissa is annoyed. That'll be 35 cents for gimmick infringement.
And Michael Taylor says 6. Not a fan of this Spider-Man.
And goodbye, Ingleton.
See, I can call Crystal Meth because it's a side hobby. 1
As
4,
long as you're not the one doing it, okay?
1 4 takes out 110. 110 goes ahead and takes out one of those.
Wait, hold on, we got a MK.
Okay,
Looks
so
like
let me get,
yo, bro, it looks like Kingpin trying to do a number 2. going poo poo pee pee. Ha ha ha. I'll say 9 because it's funny.
Okay, pull up the stop. Yep. One of those 5s takes out one
I
of
don't
those
know who gets
9s.
a comment more. MK typing it or me reading it?
Okay, I've got 1 4 and 2 10s. What did I miss?
1 second. Sorry, I'm trying to.
I got 1
1
4.
6.
You
1
do
7.
it.
I have 3 8s remaining.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, my numbers are a little off from yours.
I had a total of 5 8s. I had 1 7. I had 3 6s, 2 5s, 1 4, 3 9s, and 2 10s.
Okay.
And that all beat it out to be an 8. Isn't that great?
1 2
A great 8.
1. Okay. I mean, I ended up with an 8 too, but I just had something different.
Speaking of 8, we're on that cover.
8 is enough to fill our lives with love. That is an old person's thing. Old people will get that.
All right.
Alrighty. Did I drop again?
Are you dropping?
Can you hear me?
All right.
Angleton, can you hear me?
Do you want to build a snowman? All right. Go
Do you want to
for
be a
book.
snowman?
This is 8. We are going for book 8. There we go. All right.
It's Melissa's turn.
Okay, crush the king mission. Crush the kingpin. It looks like the kingpin's definitely getting the upper hand at this point. A little pun there. Yeah, actually, this is my favorite kingpin design. He definitely looks like big and menacing, and those hands. It's still he crosses
Brutish?
he looks brutish, but also sophisticated. Nice work with the brows and the eye shape, kind of like the kind of sort of that Brock from Pokemon kind of eyes closed Superman sort of thing. Looks like it's thoughtful and intense. The cigarette's a nice touch. I think I'll give this one a 10.
Vanessa. England team.
No, that's a 10. One thing that is appealing to me is the colors and the shading, the lighting on this thing.
It's well colored.
It is a very cool, dynamic image that, in all honesty, you don't need the background for. I think it would just distract. So giving that almost circle of or oval of light, really serves this well. Yes.
Yes. This is fan-frickin-tastic. Finally, a damn good cover. Easiest 10 of the night. So good. God, I love it. And it's Spider-Man.
Yes.
Thanks.
All right.
Thanks.
So it's another 10.
I like how Ramita draws him like a fat, angry Telly Savalas.
That's what I need. It fills my soul.
You want a fat Kojak? Angry you?
Yes.
Also noting that he's got the spider web wings, which we should do a cover ranking with just covers where he has the web wings. That'd be cool.
It is a neat detail.
It is nice. You'd think he'd use them more often.
Right? Can he glide on those? Did
He
they
was
function?
for a while. You know?
First issue, he goes ahead and glides on him. Yeah.
Yep. A gliding spider.
But he can already jump, so good.
Can you imagine that spiders today and if one of these jump and they glide towards you?
Just no.
I'm
No.
the gliding.
I don't want to imagine doing that.
Because that's what
Imagine
the Spider Woman does. That she glides.
You think I'm creepy crawling? I'm
Anyway,
gliding.
keep a long story short. This is a 10.
Amy.
Now tell me what's wrong with this.
Tell us why we shouldn't love it as much as we do.
I'm glad that you like it. If there's
Rain on
something-
our parade.
Wow! Oh
You
my
have-
god!
you have
I'm
been
glad you
hard.
like it, but it's utter dog poo poo.
No, it's
Amy, go ahead and give me your real number
Yes,
Thank
we do
you.
want your actual opinion. We're not trying to to intimidate you one way or the other.
I appreciate
We'll never
it.
break your leg.
Yeah,
You're wrong, but
it's fine.
you have the
And
right to be
hold on.
wrong.
So I could give that a 10.
Is
Do
that what
you want to
really
give
want
it a
to?
10?
Well, I mean, just because it's not like, hey, this looks like something that I would really want to read, doesn't mean it's not a very well done version of what it is. And it is one of the better covers that we've seen.
Oh.
Let's just give it a 10 and call it a night. There we go.
This will be your
All
second
right.
10 of the night.
Yay!
Okay, now we go into the chat. Top of the list, I liked 8 is enough. No, okay, that's not for this one.
8 is
Austin.
enough to fill our lives with love.
9.
Austin Proctor.
Not gay.
Joe
Promise.
says 8.
You got Austin's?
Marriage is real. 9
Yes,
and 8 and 10.
I have the 9. 10 from Austin Proctor. Fantastic cover,
Oh, you
colors
what?
and details. Best cover so far. Ethereal Dragon says 8. What does
Crystal
Crystal
says 9. I like the shading. Reminds me of the tree I hang under when I'm smoking my meth.
Baby, Desert Road says 9 for this cover today.
Kato says, I'll give it a 9.
I am one of us. I am one of us. 9.
I don't think we've had a 10 yet with the
Eric
Kingpin.
Green says Amy will curse like a sailor. Before this is not a 10.
One skipped dude says 10 solid design. And Henry Jamek says book number 8, classic J.R. Senior. Kingpin fighting with only one hand. He does not want to drop his smoke. It's a 10.
Amy, you can read this and explain to me how it makes sense.
For
You can,
MK?
MKs.
MK says, looks like Kingpin took Spider-Man's umbrella and is holding it for him to keep him dry. Let's see here. He's got an umbrella.
The cigarette, the long cigarette.
I don't know. That's but
One-
MK
That's
says
a fun
9.
idea. I'm trying
Go
to see
ahead.
the symbol with the umbrella.
Go
Maybe it's
ahead.
in the dark space around.
Maybe like the smoke is kind of like the little metal arms of a
Maybe
umbrella.
MK smoking something.
Okay, 2 8s takes
I
out
thought it was a paintbrush when I first looked at it. Oh, cool.
2 of the 10s. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9s takes out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10s, leaving 1 10 remaining. This is a 10!
Yay!
You did
That
it,
sounded like a
Kingpin. You got it
cartoon.
done.
That was awesome. That sounded like a cartoon right there for a little bit.
Alrighty. And I will take this cover down here. Do this and go boop. Go for 9. And that is now, I believe, Angleton starts us off, right? Was it the last one?
Okay. Classic John Romita Jr. You talk about looming villain. He fills the frame, and he's supposed to.
Mhm.
There were quite a few of these kind of poses, by the way, the big face kind of thing. I like this one because at least he's holding the mask.
Mhm.
Yeah, I dig on this. I think it's a 9.
Okay. I am going to go ahead and say, no, actually, this is really good. Holding the mask, everything looks as it should. So I'm going to go ahead and say it's a 10.
You know what? You've convinced me. That and the fact that I just realized also it says Merry Christmas. So
Yeah.
by all means, I'm gonna attend that for the Christmas.
Absolutely.
Not the Happy Holidays, which would be today, but Merry
Aw.
Christmas back in the day. There you go. Extra point for the Christmas.
Mhm.
Man, he looked like he stepped out of a 90s Saturday morning cartoon.
Artiva?
He's got the way Kingpin is drawn. He looks very cartoonish, angry, cartoonish villain.
Mm.
Almost a
eyes like-
Kiriyama-esque.
Yeah.
Just a
Kind
little
of,
tiny bit.
well, kind of like you do Archie. Oh, you said we bring up Null earlier. How you do for Archie? How he looks very cartoonish villain. That's how Kingpin looks in this. Very cartoonish.
Well, tell me what that means for you score-wise.
Well, if you stop interrupting me, I would. I'll tell you what it is. What it really is. It is a 10.
But it really, really is.
Amy.
Amy Crockett.
Got a good silhouette. They put the stripe textures up in the vest, so that's still present in the illustration, and the colors echo
Furry
really
knuckles.
nicely.
He's got furry hand.
Oh, yeah, I guess he does. But he doesn't have any hair in his head, or is that supposed to be a hairline?
Oh, that happens to guys. It's not fair.
Yeah, he's been bald. Yeah, it's just
That's his thing.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's a really cool drawing. It's a simple drawing, but it's done very well. The colors bringing together nicely. It's got a good silhouette, and it is cool that when he's holding the mask, but they remembered to have the fabric. There's an opening where the mouth part is, or
Mhm.
it looks kind of like an opening there. I guess it was pulled down, but there's different levels of fabric in the way that they kind of overlay. It's a very cool cover. I will give it a 10. Yeah.
they missed a big thing they could have done with this, having him put on the Daredevil costume. I'm Daredevil.
So
just
just
have like a little
confused you, Amy?
Why do you have a Daredevil Dickie?
It's a 10 for you
Triple
too,
D.
Amy.
It's a 10. She said.
Melissa.
Okay. Also a 10. I just want to give like big notes on this one. This is a guy who he looks strong, heavy, and evil. I have none of that confusion of like he looks half sinister, half cuddly. No, he's full figured, but he's not cuddly.
And also, to go on your point there, his face is big, but it doesn't have that flabby fat that the other one did.
Right.
He's got poofy cheeks, chipmunk cheeks.
Chipmunk cheeks are a sign of power, actually. I heard that nowhere.
Stuffing always looks very
The
cool.
more nuts you fit in your mouth, the more evil you are.
You know, I say that under the bridge every day.
So, top Ethereal Dragon says 8. Crystal G says 9. I am one of us. I am one of us. 8.
That will always get tiring.
Michael Taylor.
Don't
a
even
9
get me
for-
started on the party poopers.
9 for cool covers and colors, and Desert Rose gives it a 10.
Floodpin is back. I'll give it a 9, says Darth Kato. Joe says 8.
Mm-hmm.
Bama, or is it Bama will beat you?
I think it's Bama.
Oh,
Bam. Yeah.
Well, it is one M, so if it was Bama, it would be 2 M's, right? Like,
Rhaegar is saying that this is a 10 for him.
I
So
kind of
is
feel like he's trying to say Obama will beat you.
Eric. One slick dude 8. Bad shading makes Kingpin look like he got hair. Okay. Somebody give me an MK.
Yo, what's up, guys? Oh, I'm Kate. This is 7. Do you like ketchup or do you like mustard on a hot dog?
Bama will beat you. Decided to take back one of the 9s and make it an
I need clarification. Was it supposed to be Obama and you ran out of characters?
Of course not. I think it's a sports ball reference.
Austin Proctor says 7. It's simple and good. Not a masterpiece, but it's good. What brings it a little more down for me is the thin pen inking that bugs me in this era of Daredevil late 80s. That's a 7.
Well, I know if it's a sports thing, as I'm just saying, just say Alabama then.
Book number 9. Kingpin is now growing hair. Also hair on 3 out of 4 pinned fingers, so it's an 8. And
Here we go.
then give me the stop, and I'll figure out the math. 2 of those 7s takes out 2 of those
You're
10s.
getting confused between Barack and Big Mike Obama. Big Mike will beat you.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Leaving 3 9s. This is a 9.
Yeah.
A 9?
Yeah.
What?
Book 9 is a 9. How about that?
2 9s. This is a crazy cover ranking here. Alrighty, let me take this one down. Alrighty. And goodbye. And at the end of the night, if you get the guess correct as far as how many times he'll drop out and pop back in, you win.
Yeah.
You won!
Hooray!
You can win a brand new car.
You don't really need to win anything. You just have to win.
And by winning a brand new car, we mean, hey, look outside your window. Do you see that?
No, I mean, here's this Hot Wheel. Got that kind of money. It's a Hot Wheel that I lifted. It's a Hot Wheel. Just one wheel.
It's a Hot Wheel from when I was 5. Here you go.
No, I mean like it's a wheel of one of the 4 wheels of the Hot Wheel.
Go for 10.
Oh, right.
Thank you,
started
Henry
it off?
Dermick.
Oh,
Who went last?
It's me. And oh, bitter victory. This is freaking fantastic. Kingpin swinging Spider-Man
for the fences. Yes.
around. This is absolutely a 10. Oh my god.
You swing me right round.
Right round. Give me an answer, Dr. Venkman.
Well, we're having a swinging time here. I think this is the best cover of the night. I'm going with 10. And you also notice the webs are back.
Oh yeah.
Close punch to win.
Amy.
Yeah. This is it's like a really well done version of some of the stuff we've seen earlier. So yeah, I would give that a 10.
You know what?
Melissa.
Me thinks this might be your favorite cover of the night, Amy.
Well done version of everything we've seen else tonight.
Yeah.
Well done is definitely the word to describe this. I love the inking in the ears, that face. I mean, I think that is like a great kind of golden age, slightly like the caricature.
Yeah, he looks like he could almost be like in a Shazam or in one of the Captain Marvel kind of characters with the way his face is put together.
Yeah,
but
it works terrifically here. That nice, good mix of heavy set, powerful, but definitely he looks like a. Usually he has that proper like almost thuggish look about him. Wonderful, nice, great costume design. I love like poor Spider-Man. Like, what the what?
That's a good extraction for being swung around by your feet.
yeah. This is definitely a 10.
Okay. England team.
Oh, it's 10 all the way.
I think we all give it 10s then.
One more case of the less is more. You don't need a background. You need those main figures. The only thing that I think would make it a 10 plus, if you could possibly think of that, is if they had dented or maybe shattered Spider-Man a little bit. The word, not the character.
No,
so
yeah,
it looked as if he's swinging him into the logo. That would, I think, of just kind of taking a kind of like the one X-Men where the Pharaoh, whatever his name was, is kind of crushing the logo. I think it would have been fun had that happened, but it's a nit to pick. That's all. It doesn't take away from the fact that this is a 10.
Also, girls, there is one thing you forgot to mention though about this cover.
What's that?
What is Spider-Man saying?
We.
Okay.
He does almost look like he's having fun.
Obama will beat you. Austin Proctor says 9. Joe says 10.
By the way, we don't make fun unless we like. That's just the way it is.
Oh, I do it both ways.
Michael
I know you do, and that's why you work so well under the bridge, sir.
says
Thank you.
10. I am one of us. I am one of us is 9. Rhaegar says 10. Please, girls, again, Desert Rose, what is
Desert Rose knows. Whee! 10. Oh, did you get Henry Jarek? He says go for 10. Is that his rating?
Yeah, that was a go for 10. He has something later.
Okay.
Eric Breen says 10 as well. One Slick Dude says 9. They've got the web under the right arm. That's okay. Darth Kato says 10. Henry Jamek wanted to point out that there's only webs under one arm as well.
They did that purposely because it would block the R.
Yeah. Who wants to read MK?
I'm afraid they're looking at it first. Hold on. Yo, there, Pixel. Kingpin using Spider-Man.
Gosh.
Yeah, he's a baseball bat. He's great.
Mhm.
10 looks like Baby Ruth, who just ate 100 hot dogs. Swinging for the fences.
He probably did that.
Arr.
Crystal Man says 10.
And what does SpongeBob Ethereal Dragon say?
7. Spider-Man looks awkward.
Is he gonna give some
I
more
don't
crap?
know. Maybe you're being stronger by your feet.
Henry his book 10 is a very good cover. It's an 8 though.
And Michael says, I agree. It would have been cool if they would put a little bit of crack in the title.
Okay. All right. Pull up the stop. 1-7 destroys 1-10. Oh no. 1-8 destroys 1-10.
I got
Oh
two
no. 3 9s destroys 3 10s. That leaves a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 10s remaining. This book is a 10.
Wow, second to the night.
We'll see what you are next next time.
No, you know what? So far, looking at the tiers, you can't see it, but the 10s are there for a reason because they look great. Alrighty then, we're gonna go into number 11 then, and go for 11. And
You start us off.
I did. Starting us off tonight, the Kingpin Must Die.
Great comic.
When Gru gets a hold of Daredevil, that face, you give him a little longer nose, he looks like Gru.
Girls! I have a horned devil.
Scarf.
Banana?
But he's yellow like a minion too.
It's like the Kingpin Must Die, but he's the size of King Khan. And that's
It's a looming villain.
illuminating.
Looming villain.
Wait, illuming? Of illumination?
Like
Oh, Willie
illumination.
Loomis?
Not illuminating. A looming villain.
Looming.
A
Give
looming
me
villain.
a number.
I will give you a number for a good time.
You are number 6.
8675309.
8675309.
Y'all are so
Nine.
that you did not get that.
This is a 10.
Okay, hold on, guys. I just did something there. They did. Are they?
I didn't
cool
hear
for
you. We're
that?
talking over you.
Yeah, they. You lose cool points. You don't get the you are number
You're
6.
you're
reference.
behind the Daredevil, which is cooler than you.
All right.
I
Okay,
watched
chat.
all of the.
They didn't get the
Prisoners,
I am not a
excuse
number reference. Please, by all means, you tell me if that was cool or not. All right,
Uh,
by all means. I don't know where you
well,
guys are, so
you. As somebody who has reviewed The Prisoner, I can tell you, no, no.
I am not a number.
I am a man.
I am a free man. Free man, dude.
Well, give me a break. It's been 3 years.
Who are you? I am number 2. Who is number 1? You are number 6.
Amy.
Hey, well, this is pretty cool, isn't it? I mean, it might be a little bit better if his minions were like little minions. That could be kind of fun. But I guess that would be a little too much seeing into the future. But it is really, it's a cool cover. I like the composition. The elements they're so abstract and they brought together in such kind of a neat way. I really do. I like this cover. This is cool. I would give it a 10.
Yeah. Melissa?
I do like that corner box. That's a really nice corner box.
That is. Daredevil has great corner boxes.
This is a very exciting cover. It's a good, the inks all around.
Although it doesn't look like Kingpin's going to be dying this issue.
No, it's like the Kingpin must die, and you have that little stick. It's like, how are you going to pull that off? But that's, read the book, see if he does it.
Well, he doesn't see the other Daredevil behind him.
Oh, the one in the corner box.
Really big Kingpin. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
And he just jumped out of a portal from that version of Daredevil world. So,
All right.
That's cool. So I think, I think I'll give it a 10.
Okay. England team.
Oh, it's a 10 all the way. The historical context of this book is Frank Miller wanted to use the Kingpin. He was allowed, of course. And this is the first time he was a Daredevil villain, and the last time he was a Spider-Man villain. Because from here on in, it fit Daredevil. That's the historical context. Just the cover itself is just badass. You could joke about how, his face is more angular and looks like Gru, but doesn't matter.
Relevant at the time.
Doesn't matter. There's a lot of looming Kingpin covers. This is the most loomingest. This is the best of all. It's an absolute 10.
Yeah, I have to agree. This is fantastic. Love it. Great. Now let's see why the chat is going to disappoint us today.
I've seen a lot of 9s that shouldn't be there, but
Crystal Meth is saying 9. Aluminium. Thank you, Desert Rose. I don't know what that's about, but okay.
Aluminium.
Aluminium.
It's a bad way of saying aluminum.
I know.
One of us gives it a 10, and so does Joe, and so does Jose Sarango.
Nice to meet you, sir.
In a little cafe, just the other side of the border.
He says Kingpin's making Daredevil look like one of his action figures. Kingpin looks like you look like he'd be a good snack.
But he didn't give a number. But Michael Taylor did. He said that it's a 10. Henry Jamek says book number 11. Daredevil's right foot is a little awkward. Knocks it down to a 9. Darth Cato says 8.
Darth Cato gives an 8.
Yep.
Israel gives it a 9.
Yep. And so does Bama.
Bama will beat.
Bama gives it a 9.
And Austin Proctor, every party
has a pooper. That's why we invited
you.
Austin Proctor. 5.
Gives it a 5. Kingpin's head looks like it's been squished by a clay head. Daredevil's legs are extra long, and you can't hide that behind those hands. The lighting is ugly.
But what about those gams?
I'm so proud of you, Amy.
I feel bad because she's been indoctrinated by us.
Yeah.
But MK says, "Oh, I forgot to rate this. It's a 9." Okay,
I can't believe this didn't get a 10. Of
One
all the covers, this does not get a 10.
One slick dude should be one skip dude because he's also given it a 9. But Rhaegar says 7. This, Eric Breen says, this was a 10 when I was a boy. It's still a 10.
Yeah.
I thought we already...
Didn't
mark down your...
It's ridiculous that this cover doesn't get a 10.
Ethereal Dragon says 8. No, Eric didn't get skipped. All right, 1-5 takes out 110. 1-7 takes out 110. 2-8 takes out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Takes out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're on an even playing field. The 6 9s takes out the remaining 6 10s.
And it's a 9.
I would go ahead and
Best
use
one of
veto
the,
power.
if not the best Daredevil cover
Yo,
ever.
wait till
Yeah,
you see this tier list. It's such a weird looking tier list. I haven't seen one of these in a while.
really.
All right, we're on the final
The
book.
The final book. I'm actually interested in what you guys think of this, because this is another weird.
It's the final countdown. Go for 12.
Hello.
Hi,
Hello.
Cody.
Hi, I'm Pixel.
Hi, can you hear me, Pixel?
I can hear you.
I hear you.
Do you
It's a
hear
go for
me?
12.
Whose turn is it? Amy's?
Amy, do you hear me?
Huh. Well, that's simple.
He's
It's
looking up a
just,
security camera.
yeah, it's Kingpin, and he's standing there, and there's bullets all over the place, and he has coffee. Is that
Our Kingpin.
there's
You call.
is that spider webbing?
Yeah,
Oh, you mean it's the yes?
Oh, okay. So
place is trashed. There's bullets
Yeah.
everywhere because someone fired a gun, and now he's on camera. He's looking up. He's angry
yeah.
because Carl forgot the sugar in the coffee.
Oh,
Oh no. Well, he had to run off and get some for the narrator. So, he's doing his best. It's okay, Carl.
Look at the logo though.
Yeah, that's a cool logo with the little city in it. That's neat.
Little
The only thing that could make this better is if Freddy or Chica were sneaking up behind, because it's a
Ooh, I would
recording
love
thing.
that,
That would
yeah.
be cool. But the chemical gems. But yeah, this is cool. I would say this isn't. Yeah, I mean it's at least a 9.
it's definitely at least a 9.
It's a 9 for you too, Melissa?
You know what? I think I'll give it a 10 just because I appreciate them doing something different.
I'll follow suit.
Is it a 10 for a cuddly pen?
Okay. Eglantine.
Oh, it's 10 all the way. The shading, you don't lose the blood. The casings on the floor. There's a lot of great detail to this. I right down to, as you could tell even on my head, how light hits it is going right on. I mean, they really put something into this and then just made it noir. The dead body next to him. I mean, there's just a lot of really well drawn and painted details here. Oh, and by the way, this time blood is on the suit the way it should be. Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah. This is so boring. This one looks the most Gru out of all the Grus. And he's standing there in a security feed. He looks at least decently sized, but it's
Okay,
just
hold on. He's not just standing looking at a security feed. He's confidently looking at a security feed. He knows he could stand next to a dead body with blood on his clothes because ain't shit gonna happen. He's the Kingpin, bitch.
Yeah, it's still, compared to other things tonight, it's meh for me. I'm going 5.
Wow.
What's that guy sleeping?
So bored.
First of all, since the girls are in the room, that's coffee over him.
Mm-hmm.
And the other guy's sleeping on the right.
Yep, because he doesn't have coffee.
Well,
Kingpin took it.
That's
What
mean.
do you say about this cover, Bankman?
I say that, Pixel, you need to open your eyes more. This is a 10. This is a Spider-Man who just got done with a fight, or and he's angry, and he's sending a message to whoever is recording this.
That's not Spider-Man at the body on the right.
No,
he misspoke. That's all.
I didn't say it was Spider-Man.
It
There's
sounds like
Yeah,
webbing.
No.
up there, so I don't know.
I said the guy on the right is sleeping. I said he said he just got done
So
on a fight and he's looking up at the whoever is recording him on the camera.
Jose is absolutely right. The previous one is 10 times better.
It was, but this one is also a 10.
I am one of us agrees that it's a 10. Jose is I'm on your page, Jose. Yes, 5. Boring. Coffee Pin gets a 10 for Darth Kato. Ethereal Dragon says 9. Joe says 9. Desert Rose says 9.
They say it just like that. Oh!
Henry Jamek says book number 12, a Van Halen reference, Running with the Devil. I like this cover. It's a 9.
Don't you mean annoying?
9. One slick dude says 10, just chilled with a cup of Joe after a hard day.
Priscilla and Eric both say it is a 10.
Yes, they do. Rhaegar, 10. He seems strangely familiar. MK, meh, I'll say 6. Doesn't do it much for me. Rhaegar is right. He's just standing there menacingly. Austin Proctor, 5. It's boring, generic.
It tells a story
And I'm
that
horribly
starts
biased against
way in the
digital
back
coloring.
of the image. This is not just a dead guy in the back. The entire freaking room is destroyed. And he's standing there looking at the security camera as if he has nothing to worry about.
It's
There's
based,
a
this
story
is
being
Netflix.
told.
This is Netflix Kingpin.
Yeah, well, I was more entertained by Netflix. Michael Taylor gives it a 10. Cool cover, nice detail.
It's okay, E. We can just change it. We
And
have
Dark
channel
Admiral
powers.
says 10. By the way, we don't have to change it. We have 3 5s, 1 6, and 5 9s, and going against 12 10s. That's 9 versus 12. There's 3 10s left. That's a 10. The last one that should have been a 10 wasn't, but this one is.
Yeah, that's just sad.
Not this one being a 10, but the last one not being a 10 myself.
Hey, maybe we can ask March here if he thinks the other one's a 10.
Hey, he did say it's a 10.
Oh, yeah. Mark Chair, what did you think of the last one?
Oh,
Dark
yeah.
Admiral.
This is the last one.
You just go.
Do you rank this as a 10 or do you rank this, Admiral?
Admiral, save the last one. Save it.
See if the last
Save
dance.
it. Oh, okay. Rhaegar, I don't know what drugs you're on, but
You guys are really,
I'm just gonna laugh right now because we asked him and he just doesn't respond now. He's like, I'm done.
he's like,
Oh.
yeah.
No,
a
oh.
10.
We got
Oh,
fresh
oh,
message
yeah,
from
a
Admiral.
10. That turns 11 from a 9 into a 10 because it has that 1 up. Thank you.
You guys lobbied.
I know. Now it looks weird though. It looked better before tier list. But now
Okay.
it made it weird now.
All right.
Did make it weird.
Because
All right.
when you see this tier list, you're gonna be like, what the heck? We should have done the other one. You should have left it like it was.
What I think is funny is I thought these were really cool covers and such. Obviously, I always pick a couple that are questionable just to throw a little monkey into the wrench. But Dr. Octopus was received a hell of a lot better.
This is what we had before.
Oh,
But
Oh,
now,
wow. Okay. So it's
because
Wait,
now
Admiral,
we're
what-
here because you
Admiral,
guys
no.
want to do that.
yeah.
Like I said, I've never seen a cover ranking like that before, where they're
Yeah,
all
where it
like
was just
grid.
333 all the way up. Yeah, that's something.
I must say the last 2 were 10s. Yeah. Alrighty though. Yeah, this is the game where one slick dude says, "I'm going to bed."
Yeah, one slick should. Yeah, he's not allowed to participate in our reindeer games. I decided to turn it around on.
You want to put the go for 7?
It's not that he. It's not that he bows out. We kick him out.
Can you want to put the go for 7?
For 7. All right, on 7s we've got 3, so we need the favorite and least favorite of the 7s.
I guess I'll just start first. My least favorite is number 1. Well, actually, you know what? My least favorite is at number 3. Actually, That's horrible. My favorite is the Hobgoblin.
All righty, and that was number 2. All right.
Amy?
Okay.
Oh, well, I guess Black Cat is kind of cool, so I'll say she's my favorite. And least favorite, I guess I could. Well, if I say the Spider-Man, does that make any sense?
The third one.
Yeah, so I guess leave it as this.
Okay, so
Okay.
your favorite is Spectacular,
I was gonna
number
say,
1,
Nate, we'd have-
and
we'd
your
have
least
words with
is
you.
number 3.
If you said that 2 was your worst.
Hmm?
I was gonna say, if you said the Hobgoblin was worse than the ugly-looking Spider-Man on the right,
Everybody's got their opinions.
Okay, my opinions. Okay. I think it was this.
oops. Oh,
Leave
well,
as is.
I guess the biggest I can make it is that.
Okay. England team.
That's what she said.
It's just
Hey, you're doing it. You do it all the time to me, so now I get to turn the tables. Let's see. That's what she said. So I'm gonna go with 2 is the best and 3 is the worst.
I'm going to agree with that. 2 is the best. 3 is the worst.
All righty.
All right. Scrolling up. Going to.
well, hold on. Am I moving?
Oh
What's
no,
order?
not yet. We're not
Oh
doing that
yeah,
yet.
I'm
We gotta
going
go
through
to
the chat.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
We got,
Joe says 1 is the best. 3 is the worst. Ethereal Dragon says 2 is the best. 3 is the worst. Michael Taylor says 2 is the best. 3 is the worst.
I'm noticing a trend.
Desert Rose says 2 is the best. 3 is the worst. Obama will be. Says 2 is the best. 3 is the worst. Regard 2 is the best. 3 is the worst.
I love how you're going with that. You know it's supposed to be Bama.
It is supposed to be Bama, but yeah.
Jose says 3 is clearly the worst. Black Cat is the best for him. Breen says 2 is the favorite. 3 is the worst. Admiral March Hare says 2 is the best. 3 is the worst.
Wow. I think everybody is the same except for MK.
3. For I Am One of Us. I Am One of Us. Kato, 2 is the best. 1st is the worst. Wow. Henry Jamek, the 7's Hobgoblin, number 2 is the best. Painted Cover is the worst, number 3, in case you forgot.
I got MKs. Yo, bro. 3 is the best. 1 is the worst. Yo, Adrian, I did it.
Okay, I need to make this clear. There is one loser, and that is 3. That is
Yeah,
3.
it's one positive
Literally 1 positive,
and
2 has
15.
no negatives, and also the most positives. So
Well,
2
you're
is
supposed
the
to
top,
put okay.
2 is the top, the
Yep.
Black Cat's the middle, and then shit is the worst.
Shit is the worst. You said it.
I said what I said.
Don't steal my lines. You owe me 35 cents. Alrighty, let's get a go for number 8 in there.
All righty.
I'm here for entertainment purposes only. I am too. I'm still not entertained though.
I went for entertainment purposes once. They're kind of rapey.
It's $20, bro.
Yeah.
They're
Well,
very
it's
rapey.
actually 200 at SeaWorld.
Well, we have the cheaper ones. These ones are barely live.
Okay.
Did you ever do the Discovery Cove Pixel?
Yeah, I went to Discovery Cove. I got paid to go to Discovery Cove.
Ah, nice.
Alrighty then.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry,
They
we're having a
meant-
conversation. We're interrupting the proceedings.
This is not the time for the conversation.
Give me the 8s. Give me the 8s.
The crazy 8s. For me, the middle is the best.
Okay, number 2.
1 is the worst.
1 is the worst. All righty. Amy!
Jamie!
I guess I'll go with the third one as my favorite, and the first one is my least favorite.
Alrighty.
Melissa!
Hi, Melissa.
Let's see. I think I'll go with the middle as my favorite, and the first one is my least favorite.
Alrighty. And how about you, England team? Why, I'm glad you asked. Yeah, I'm gonna go with oh my gosh, 3 and 2. I like 3 the best, 2 is the least.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
I am just wow.
2 is. I like 2 more than 1.
Okay.
And so let's go into the chat. The 8.
Alrighty then.
Henry Jamek says Kingpin couch moving services is the best.
Before you do this, why don't you, Jose says he can't see them. Why don't you do a showing of them real quick? The 3 that are involved in the
Sure.
8s, so people get an idea of what it is.
What was it? What was it? This was number 1.
Number 1, yep.
And then where was the other one?
Looks
Couch.
Couch. Here it is. It's number 2. And then what was the other one?
Ultimate Spider-Man.
number 7. Number 7.
Yeah. There you go.
Those are the key pills.
Those are the 3 books that are involved in the 8s. There you go.
Alrighty then.
Okay. March Hare says 2 is the best, 1 is the worst. Joe says 2-1. Obama's gonna beat you. This is 2-1. Darth Kato says 3rd is the best. Okay. And what is that? 1st is the worst.
It's basically modern, classic, and ultimate. 3 different generations.
Green says 2 best, 3 worst. Michael Taylor agrees. But I Am One of Us. I Am One of Us says 2-1. Ethereal Dragon says 3-1. Desert Rose says 2 best, 3 worst.
That's my girl.
MK.
We lost,
the best.
I just saw him pop up on my delay.
3 is the worst fat face in the sky, like the Zelda villain moon guy.
There he is.
Michael Taylor. Every party has a pooper. That's why we invited you.
Whoa!
Ooh.
Jose.
Really?
Little cafe. 2 is the best and 3 is the worst. Rhaegar says 3 is the best, 1 is the worst. All right. So here's the deal. Number 1, no matter what, is the worst. So move it all the way to the back. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 positives, and 1 negative for 2. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 positives for 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 negatives. So the Ultimate Spider-Man is the middle. Kingpin couch removal services is number 1.
Yes.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Oh.
All right. And now we just do with the 9s, I'll put the go for 9. All we need is your favorite, either 1 or 2. We do not need both of them, just whichever one you like the best.
Yep. Just give us your favorites for 9. Spankman, what's your favorite of the 9s?
Well, that would be 2.
Okay.
Amy?
2 as well.
Melissa?
Also 2.
All righty. I'm the outlier on this one. I go 1.
I'm gonna go 2-2.
Two
I'm
dudes.
gonna wear a tutu.
You want a toot as well?
I'll be right back.
All right, going for the 9s. I am one of us says 1. The 9s, Henry Jemick says Daredevil's kick is the best. Breen agrees 1 is the best. Joe says 1 is the best. Jose, close, but my favorite would be number 1 because Frankie Boy Miller. Darth Kato says 2. Dark Admiral says 2.
Two.
Says 2.
Two.
Ethereal Dragon says 1.
One.
Michael Taylor says 1.
One.
Rhaegar says 2.
Two.
What if we would just say it anyway? MK, 1 ninja kick is the best. Obama will beat you 1. Yes, we.
You're amazing, babe.
Watch out for Big Mike. Where are we going now? Which is which now? We're thinking 2 Mike. What? The 2s win?
It's too easy to kill me. Go ahead. Pull up the stop.
Alrighty then.
6, 7, 8. By 2 points, number 1 wins. So it stays how it is.
Wow.
That was a good match.
Ooh,
All right.
that.
So then we're on the last one, right? Yeah.
Ooh.
It's between 4, isn't it?
Yep.
Yep, there are
Whoa.
4 of them. So we're gonna need the best and the worst, or
Oh, you already
least-
did it? Okay.
favorite or least favorite.
This is going to be hard, guys.
That's what she said. Ew.
Yeah, I haven't heard that in a while.
Bankman. Give me your favorite and least favorite.
Well, my favorite is the wee. Two.
Number 2.
Wee little 2 there.
Least favorite?
Least favorite. Sorry, number 4. It's just,
Everybody's got opinions. Mine's the only one that's
Okay.
right.
Amy?
Oh. Um. I guess. You know what? I think I'll say my favorite is I'm trying to decide if it's Spider-Man going wee or Daredevil kind of being like held up in the air like a little action figure, because those are both cool but in kind of different ways. Like one's a nice literal illustration and the other's just abstract and kind of figurative, and that's really cool too.
Rock Paper Scissors.
I guess which one is this one? Which one are you? Oh, wait a minute.
My favorite. Oh, my favorite. I would talk about later. I was just like, you had to just do a
Okay.
game.
Come on, Amy.
Oh, we tied. I'll just go with the second one then, and say least favorite is probably the first one.
Okay.
That hurts my soul. Melissa,
Oh, I'm sorry.
you're okay. Melissa.
Okay. My favorite one. The second one. That one's just. I just enjoy looking at that one the most. So it agrees with me. Least favorite.
I noticed that when I share the screen here.
This is not easy. There's a reason these guys made the super awesome list. I'm gonna lean toward the 4. I mean, it's an excellent pose, but it just in terms of just the most appealing faces, it's just edges out. It's close, but 4, I think it's my favorite. 4 is my least favorite, but these are all excellent.
Okay. England team.
Well, I do like the 4th the best. I'm looking at them and I'm going against the grain. Number 2 is the least.
That's perfectly good.
Insanity. But my least favorite is the easiest one. It's number 3. It doesn't deserve to be here. My favorite is actually going to be, I love every other one, but number 1 is actually my favorite here.
All righty.
All right, and now we go to the chat.
Mhm.
Goes for 10. Sounds like Garden. Jose says 4 is the best, 3 is the worst. Easy for him. Eric Breen, 2 best, 3 worst. Henry Jamek, the 10s, Daredevil is the best, number 4. Kingpin Coffee is the worst, number 3. Ethereal is saying the opposite of that. 3 is the best, 2 is the worst. And Jose says 2 is the best, 3 is the worst. Desert Rose, 2. Go ahead, girls.
Whee!
3 is the worst.
I just realized that one of the coffee, he probably said, I'd kill for a cup of coffee, and he did.
Rhaegar is saying, just have fun. 4 is the best. 3 is the worst. Darth Kato, 3rd best. 1st worst. Okay. Be that way. No, sorry. I am one of us. 4 best. 3 worst. MK says, Tens Kingpin being Babe Ruth using Spider-Man as a baseball bat. Worth this 3 lame black and white one.
I would have said, Kingpin being Baby Ruth using Spider-Man as a boss ball bat. Is the worst.
Dark Admiral says 2 is the best.
Dark
3 is the
Amber
worst.
is the place to be.
Michael Taylor, this is very tough. Has the 2 best covers in my opinion. The 2 Silver Ages. I guess I will pick 2 best, 3 worst.
Oh no, Obama will beat you. Says Big Mike. He says 4 is the best and 3 is the worst. No, get off me, Big Mike.
That's awesome.
Thank you, Obama. Thanks, Obama.
You hounding Bama all night, just saying Obama is worth it for that final joke.
Obama,
okay,
hey, just calm down and take it with stride.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, please.
Okay.
We insult each other all the time. It's a sign of respect around here.
Obama's doing good.
Except
Yeah.
you never really insult the Lesters. You never insult Maranya. That's my thing.
So here's what we're doing. So one of those takes out one of those. 1 down takes out 1 positive. 1 down takes out 1 positive. Down, 1.
Okay, so
3 is absolutely the worst, as it should be. Sorry, I just really hate that cover.
Next lowest.
So with as the next lowest, it's going to be number 1.
I got 1 positive, 2 negatives on that one.
Yeah, me too.
That I can't believe that's a negative cover, but hey, everything else was so obviously good.
So
last 2.
Here's the thing: 2 had the 2 negatives, which took out 2 positives, but it still has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 positives, whereas 4 only has 4 positives. So number 2 is the best, followed by number 4, number 1, number 3.
I got 7 on 4 and 9 on 2. No, I'm not. I wouldn't change it. But the thing is, I got 7 4s. I must.
I'm counting in. I knock it off. So I take the negatives.
Oh, so you were doing the final. Okay, I see. Yeah, because I had 7 and 2 and then 9 and 2. So it'd be 7 to 5.
Yeah, so I have the 9. I have the 9 positives as well, but I also have 2 negatives. So
alrighty, well, then the Wii is going to the bracket fights.
Yep. We did it.
All right, we got Broken Arm Spider-Man is our number 12. And then we got to keep them separated. Is
Yeah,
number
keep them separated.
11. Hobgoblin crouching over is number 10. Kingpin caught eating a meat pie is our number 9. Number 8 is Kingpin looming over the city is our number 8.
The
City.
Death by a couch is number 8.
Death by couch. Kind of low tech.
All I got was a stupid mask for being here. Is our number 7. Kick to the face is number 6. Wow, he's just getting abused the more this goes on. I killed for a cup of coffee is a number 4. And I'm gonna break your arm, is number 3. And I finally got you now is number 2. And wee is number 1.
Or as Desert Rose says, Wee's one.
All right, there. And
We did it, everybody.
Angleton
We
ended the
made
poll
it.
there.
Yep. And we have 23 votes. Thank you to everybody who had participated. 4% went to Mirror Master. 17 to Trickster. 30 to Captain Cold, but 47 went to Professor Zoom / Reverse Flash. And I put them together because they've got basically the same outfit, so it'll just fit. Yeah. But there you go. I will put Professor Zoom into the DCs. Alrighty. And I've been talking to Henry, who is going to supplement not season 12. It's going to supplement season 12, and then we're and season 13. And so he went to Ko-Fi. I said, drop a $5 Ko-Fi, and you can pick a video and the topic, the whole 9 yards, if you want. Pick the covers, and he did. So just putting that out there in case anybody else wants to do that.
Austin was talking about a series for like some of the pulp books and like stories that were written like by Howards.
Yeah, like Conan and all that.
Mars.
Yeah.
And I just randomly, I actually have a series of Solomon Kane comic books, and they have very pretty covers.
Are those from the Now comics, or are they what are they from?
No, he's talking the novels.
I'm pretty sure they're
Oh,
models.
The ones I saw. I don't know. I'm sure there might be others, but
The only
Rabbit
problem
comics.
doing that is a lot of those stories would be in like amazing science fiction or something. I'm just tossing out stuff, but they wouldn't necessarily be the cover.
Because there actually is a bunch of Solomon Kane actual comic book covers.
Yes, there are.
yeah, I've got like 5 of them at least.
There are
and-
many comic books that are dedicated to Howard's books. Obviously
Right.
Conan, Cull. We have Solomon Kane. Yeah, there's quite a few.
There's Solomon Grundy.
He wants me on that too.
He totes wants me.
And I'm out again.
Oh, he was talking more for auction books.
Oh, was he?
That makes sense if you have any.
Oh, okay. I was
can't-
talking about ranking.
Yeah, you
Austin's
can't
in
hear
the
it.
mood for some Howard comics if you got any. Or Howard likes.
The only Howards that he probably has is Howard the Duck.
That would be a very different kind of Howard the Duck book if it was Howard the Duck and like an E. Howard book.
Mm-hmm.
But that guy, he wrote a lot of different stuff. He did a tremendous body of work.
Did
Oh,
Pistol
no.
Politics ever get made into comics?
That would be hysterical if it
That would
did.
be an Archie book if ever there was one.
Yeah.
Well,
Next
some decent
Marvel
writing.
billing coming up whenever we decide to schedule it, I guess. I don't know. Well, when he gets popped in, we'll ask him, Henry. But
I am going to go ahead and hop on out. It's been fun, guys.
Absolutely.
Thanks.
Love having you
I
here.
will see you all the next time. This-
right.
just in case you all forgot, goodbye. I'm Pixel.
Bye, Pixel.
Good night, Pixel.
God bless you, sir.
Bless.
Goodbye.
Aw, you're neat.
Okay.
Look, he came back. There we go.
All right, just to announce, on Tuesday is going to be Bullseye, the Daredevil villain. Should be fun.
Different colors. Woohoo!
Oh, yeah, look at that. Pretty.
You know,
Bye.
I was just trying to get something that doesn't blend in with the stars behind there because it was hard to see it. That bright
So
blue.
probably not dark blue.
Yeah,
Okay.
unfortunately.
Well, I appreciate
What
it.
about hot pink?
That way, hot pink. Well, I want them to see the link. That's the whole point of it, the text, so they can see the Ko-Fi link.
I'm gonna go. I appreciate you hosting since the whole freaking mess up. But since I dropped out already and I am tired.
Since you cannot schedule these, the next one will be on Tuesday, right?
Right, Tuesday,
So
and
if you
like I
give me
said, it's gonna be bullseye.
If you can give me the thumbnail and the photos beforehand, I'll set it up.
All righty.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Big fun. Later, y'all. Yeah, it sucked. Watch out for Michael.
Have fun, Ricker.
All right. See you
Get
guys.
to sleep at some point, buddy.
All right. We'll see you guys on, stop by a Geeky Puppet Show tomorrow at
Yeah.
9:05 Eastern. We'll be reading some Teen Titans Go with.
Thank you, Dr. Admiral. Y'all have a good night.
All right. Good night,
Bye,
guys.
everyone.
We'll see you real soon.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I will